Hey, this is Jacob from Harding Display, here to show you how to put together the Diet Coke Corrugate Hutch. So before we get started, I thought I'd show you exactly what you'll need to put this display together. So you'll need the top red shelf, 3 gray shelves, 4 shelf supports, 2 header visuals. This is the kick plate bottom support, your kick tray, header, and finally 2 side panels. Alright, so we're going to start off with the kick tray. So grab your gray kick tray. So huge step is to make sure that you crease all the edges. If you don't crease, then the edges won't fold over properly and likely bend over. So just give it a quick bend for each crease you see, both front and back. Second piece, make sure all these units or all the cut marks are taken out. Are ready to fold. Okay, so number 1 rule to make this easy: take the short end, pop it up like this, and make sure your tabs are nice and at 90-degree bevel. Take the bottom on the long side, these 2 tabs, and spin them outward. And fold it over just like that. So again, take your short tabs, put them in 90, and then the out tab or the long tabs, stick them out, and fold it over. Simply after that, take your short tab, bring it over, and then short tab over here, just like a pizza box. Second step, take your kick panel support and just quickly place it in. Same area where you have those 2 tabs on the bottom. Make them line up. That's the kick tray. All right, so we're gonna grab the side panels. So obviously, you know it's right side up when you have the give it back racks at the very top. So just make sure that you're aware of that. First step, take the glue or the double-sided tape. Peel it off and simply just line it up to this fold line. And make sure it's nice and flush. Alright, so we've installed the second side panel just the exact same as the first. So the next step is to grab the gray shelf and install the bottom shelf. So super important step here. You want to make sure the same thing as the kick tray as you do with the shelf. So make sure you give it a quick crease on each fold line. This will prevent the tabs from wanting to separate when it's in their slots and ready to go. All right, so same as almost a kick tray, only have 1 tab. Make sure it's 90. Bring the long side of the shelf over and crease it in. Now make sure that the bottom of the tab is tucked underneath the shelf support. That's a crucial step as well. So same thing over here. Tabs at 90, long shelf tucked right into that white piece. Lastly, take your front or short tab or shelves over. Nice, everything's nice and straight, everything's nice and square, shelf's ready to go. All right, so next, really also crucial step, guys, make sure that you install this shelf support. This is what's holding the weight of the entire display. Without these, the side panels will bow out. So make sure you grab one of these. Make sure this tab is completely clear of any corrugate. And then grab that bottom shelf that we just put together. Grab the bottom shelf or tabs, bend it out, and install the piece to the side panel. So once the tabs are in, just lock it down and make sure that this bottom support is nice and flush. And making sure that tab is sitting inside that slot on both sides. That's shelf one done. All right, so we've installed all three gray shelves. So the exact same way as we did the front, making sure that you had the shelf support inside. And again, making sure that all the shelves are nice and square. So the last shelf is obviously the red shelf. So again, putting in the shelf support, taking the red shelf and just putting it right into the clips. There we go. That's all four shelves with the clips. Next, we're going to do the header. All right, so we're going to take the header, and like I said before, just make sure you do those creases. This will also prevent the litho or the print from separating or cracking. So it's super important that you do it. And all you're gonna do is take one of the sides, you're gonna bring it over, and make it a square just like so. And again, the other side. And make it a square like so. Once you've done that, just take the side panel, bring it over, and lock it in. Again, that, lock it in. All right, so once the box header is ready to roll, grab it. Make sure that you take the top of the, so the double side tape on the top of the side panel, just slide that off on both sides. And also make sure that there's no Corrugate within these slots. Grab your box header, make sure that these tabs are at 90 degrees. And all you're gonna do is just slide the tabs into the slots, making sure it's nice and secure, and the same over here. Again, making sure that the side of the tape is nicely stuck to the box header. Grab the header visuals, take it and remove the double side tape just off the back panel. And we're now just going to apply it, make sure it's nice and flush with the bottom. Taking that bottom, just put it on each side and then roll it over. Again, take it from the bottom and roll it over. Okay, so just finally, just make sure that the double-sided tape is nicely stuck to the box header, nice and secure so it doesn't come off. And then other than that, your Diet Coke Corrugate Hutch is ready to go, ready for some Diet Coke. Thank you very much.